Alright, so this is another tutorial. Now, before I start this tutorial, I'm just gonna be explaining some things about binary. Binary is basically a programming language, and since in Minecraft we only have on and off, and that is what binary is: zeros and ones. Zero would be off and 1 would be on. So now over here I have made this little thing for the sake of the tutorial. You basically read binary this way, the way that you read anything else. So yeah, and you only start counting whenever there's 1 on. So now these are the adders. If you don't know how they work, I will link you to one of my videos explaining that in the description or something. So yeah, here's a 1-bit and here's a 2-bit. This means that this can hold the value 2 and this can hold the value, no, I'm sorry, this one can hold the value 1 and this one can hold the value 2. I shouldn't, yeah. Now, if I turn on one of the ones, there are 2 ones. So yeah, if I turn on one of the ones, this is how the binary code for 1 would look like. So yeah, as I said before, you will only start counting whenever there's a 1, a on torch in Minecraft, and in binary that would be a 1. This would be a 0 and 0, but you don't actually count those because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so let's say that we wanted 2, so 1 plus 1 would equal 2. Alright, so here we have 2. Yeah. Now the binary code for 2 would be 1 0, and the binary code for 1 would be 1, as you saw before. So what if we wanted 3? Now, as I said before, this one can hold 1s and this one can hold 2s. Actually, one thing, this would equal 2, so this one can't actually hold it anymore, so it will carry the signal out into this one that can hold 2s. So yeah, this is the carry in and the carry out. In a way, it carries it out of the 1-bit and carries it into the 2-bit. Yeah, and that would turn on 2 because yeah, it just would. Now if you wanted 3, we would say 1 plus 0 plus 1. Now this is not 1, this is actually equal to 2. Yeah, and that is that. It is equal to 2 because 2 would be on whenever one of these are on, and this can only hold the value 2, so if we turn both of these on, 4 would now be activated. It can't actually hold it out of the normal output. Okay, so 1 plus 2 would equal 3, right? Now over here we only have 3 digits. Sorry, yeah. So let's just read this. So the binary code for 3 would be 1 1. The thing is that you actually have to add these two together. So we don't add 4 in because that's just off. 2 would be 2, so we would add 2 in, so that's 2, and then we would add 1 in because that's on as well. So 2 plus 1 equals 3. So in a 3-bit system, 3 no, a 2-bit system with a 3-bit output, the binary code for 3 would be 0, 1, 1. Now, okay. Now let's say 4. It would 2 plus 2 would equal 4. It will go out of the carryout of the adder. So now the binary code for 4 is 1, 0, 0. And in Minecraft that would be on, off, off. And this is really how all computers are built. All of your calculators and such. Yeah. This is pretty much what I wanted to explain. If we were to turn them all on, that would be 1 plus 1, which would equal 2, plus 2 plus 2, which would equal 4. So 2 plus 4 is 6, and in this case it is 4 plus 2 plus nothing is 6. Now the reason why, now this is the reason why you need converters. You basically need to tell them to tell a display that 110 would be 3, and that is what I'm going to be explaining later on. And also, if you wanted to add 3 and 3 together, you'd also need a converter to that, because you can't actually just hook one up to there's no one value that is equal to 3. So if I had to hit 3, it would have to go into 2 of them, which is 1 and 2. That is 3. So yeah, this adder thing here can only add in binary, so that is the reason why we're actually converting in the first place. And binary is really the only thing that is in Minecraft. Yeah, let's get to part 2 of the tutorial, where I will be explaining how to convert this first part. So to be able to say 3 plus 3, and it would and then it would convert it into binary, and 6 would come out over here in binary. And then in the next tutorial I will be explaining how to convert this binary back into decimals, and then we will be hooking it up to another converter, and then it will go into a display. Yeah, and now basically the converter speaks the display speaks a whole nother language than the rest, so therefore it needs another converter. So basically converting binary into a 7-segment display, and that is what I have done over here. So I will just take a look at the first thing that we're going to build, and then we're going to build it. Yeah, so this is it. This is what we're going to build. On a smaller scale, of course. You actually messed up here, so some of this is just blocks that doesn't actually need to be there. I would like it so whenever you hit a button, a torch would go on and off whenever you didn't have it selected. But right now we actually have, whoa, that was not the right one. Oops. Let's just turn everything off. There we go. Yups. Okay. So yeah, that is what is going to happen next, and I will see you guys next time.